Welcome back to part 2 of our final lesson for this week. So last week, after identifying our black keys as our sharps and flats, we finished up with the chromatic scale. This week I have a chromatic scale exercise for us that's just going to help us get a little bit more comfortable with those enharmonic names of our black keys. So this drill is going to consist of playing the C chromatic scale from C to C. Now when we go from left to right, when we ascend, we're going to call the black keys by their sharp names. However, on our way back down, as we descend from right to left, we're going to call those same black keys by their flat name. And essentially this drill is just to get us comfortable with calling each of the black keys by their different enharmonic tonal names. So as we ascend, we have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and then C. And as we descend, we have C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, and C. The best way to practice, yeah, we're talking about practice and not the game, is to practice slowly. So with either hand first, start with your left or then your right, or then your right and then your left. Practice that chromatic scale going from C to C, ascending, calling it by the sharp name, and then when you descend, call it by its flat name. That way you just get comfortable calling out each one of the enharmonic tonal names, whether it's going to be a sharp or whether it's going to be a flat, depending on which context you're in. The final piece of information that I would like to leave with you guys for now is that this particular drill and exercise for our chromatic scale, where we're calling the black notes sharp to the right as we ascend and flat to the left as we descend, they don't usually apply to other scales in the world of music. For example, if I am in a major or minor key that has a sharp or multiple sharps, whether we're ascending or descending, those black keys are always going to be called sharp. And the same can be said for a major or minor key that has a flat or multiple flats. Whether we ascend or descend, those black keys are always going to be called flats. The reason we do this in the chromatic scale is just to get us acclimated with the idea that in order to make a note sharp, you have to go above, or in this case on the piano, to move towards the right. And then in order to make a note flat, you have to go below the pitch that you're currently at, or to move to the left on the piano. All right, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy, and I will see you next week.